Hey, what's up, guys? It is Matt with OddsJam. Just coming to you live here to place some positive expected value bets. I've been doing this for a couple days, making sure that I'm tracking everything. Unfortunately, at a still at a loss by a little bit. We were able to profit a little bit yesterday. If you watched Bobby and I go live for our Sixers one. But before I get started, just wanted to make sure that I stress how important it is to sign up for every sports books that you have in the state. I was, the reason why I was able to get so many of these positive expected value bets is because I'm signed up for every sports book that is available in Virginia. Obviously, it's not rocket science, but the more sports books that you have available, the higher chance you have of hitting an ARB or a positive EV bet. Easier to line shop, all that stuff. So it's incredibly important to sign up using those links below. And before I get started, I also just wanted to highlight, and let me share my screen here, the promo that OddsJam is doing. So on the screen, you should see my, I retweeted my Twitter account, at Matt_Modi_bets. As you can see, I'm an Akatsuki member. So for those of you who understand that, you're one of the real ones. But it's pretty easy. You just retweet this tweet from OddsJam. You follow their Twitter account. You sign up for their email list, as you see in the second pick. And then if this parlay hits, we'll send $500 cash to 4 winners. Pretty easy. Easy $500 you can make. Just 3 clicks of a button and you're there. And then, so looking at my total profit and loss, so finally had a profit yesterday in the Sixers game, a small one, $16 profit for me personally, making our total profit and loss down 27. Hoping to be able to beat that. I did look at the positive EV page today. There hasn't been a ton of player props available. So today might be more of a game prop day or more of a lighter day in general, which is fine. It's not always about the volume of the bets that you place. It's about the quality of them. So if we happen to have a lighter day, that's totally fine. It happens. So, all right. And the one play I did post today, I believe the line has changed, but I did NBA bet of the day. My biggest bet so far is the Hawks. I have them at, I believe it was -7.5. It was a bet that I found that ended up, let me just fix this real quick, that I ended up finding just scrolling through the odds page because they hadn't posted player props yet. So I was bored. I was getting a little itchy, trigger happy, wanted to see what was out there. And I looked at this Hawks Kings game, and it looked like, so the lines actually changed a ton. So when I was looking at this earlier, this still might be a good bet. The bookmaker and the OddsJam perfect line had the Hawks at about -8, -8.5, -9. I forget the exact number. I got them at -7.5 on PointsBet. Obviously, the lines have changed a ton. It still looks like there is some value on. Actually, looks like the majority of it is on the Kings. So I'm going to go ahead. Looks like I had a ton of value on them at -7.5. As the line has changed 3-4 points, no longer valuable. So I'm going to go ahead and sit the Kings out because of all the reasoning I gave in that video. They lost by 1 million yesterday. They look terrible. It's no good. It's just no good. All right, so let's see what we got here. This first one, it is a good play, but it's for football. I'm looking for stuff that is specifically for tonight. And if this is the first time you're catching one of my live streams, the rule I have is any player prop that is within 40 cents of market width. And so for a play like this, where it's -111, -118, you just add them together. So this one would be -129. For a situation like this, +119, -160, you subtract them. Unfortunately, this wouldn't fit the 40 cent. It's exactly 41. Got to draw the line somewhere, so this would no longer be a play. And depending how many player props are available, I'll limit it to either anything above 7%. Here, there actually isn't a play at all above 7%. So if there aren't a lot available, then I'll do 5% and above. So it looks like there are a decent amount, 5% above, but let's see if we have anything valuable. So this BAM one, unfortunately, doesn't fit the market with, what's this one, 58%. Neither does this Jimmy Butler blocks This is what, like 69, 59, something like that. The Monte Morris one I just talked about. Karis LeVert is at 43. This one, Jalen Suggs is at 41. But here's a play we could do. So it looks like it's a hockey one. This is going to be a game prop. Looks like total goals under 6. OddsJam Perfect Line has it at plus 104. This one's pretty good, about 16-cent market width. We're getting this at plus 123 on Barstool, Bet Rivers, and Unibet. So I'm going to go ahead and add this one to my plays. Looks like it's a $45 bet. I'm going to take this one on Bet Rivers because I'm actually limited on Barstool, unfortunately. One too many player props. You know how it goes. So let me take this on Bet Rivers and NHL. So it is Ottawa Senators versus Carolina Hurricanes. Total goals under 123. So let's see if we can find it here. All right, here we go. So I need to find under 6 or wait, was it under? Sorry, I already forgot. Under 6 plus 123, 45. Perfect. Under 6 plus 123, $45 bet. And we are in. So bet has been placed. That is the first one. Let me make sure I add it to my bet tracker. This was through Bet Rivers. All right, now let's refresh, see if anything new has popped up. Looks like the line has changed a decent amount on this Clyde one, but nothing new. So it looks like, what is this? 48, unfortunately, this one, or 42. This one, unfortunately, doesn't hit 52. The CJ McCollum one fits. This one has 33. Looks like a TJ McCollum over 4.5 rebounds. Same sports books. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it with Bet Rivers. I'm also limited on Unibet. So this one is a $55 play. Another rule of thumb that I have is always round up or down to a number divisible by 5. So in this case, round down to 55. It's just an easier way to not get limited. Because if you start betting exact cents, it tends to raise some eyebrows. So I need to go to player rebounds. CJ McCollum over 4.5. Minus 103, perfect, $55 bet, good to go. So it looks like, and all right, good to go there. So this one looks like the OddsJam Perfect Line had that at minus 134. We got that at minus 103, so that's a pretty decent plus EV play. My second bet of the night. Fortunately, can't use Caesars because I'm all capped out there. So this one would be a play. I can add it to my card. I won't be able to physically bet it, but I will add it, so it still will count. Looks like it is another hockey one, puck line. Looks like the play is on the Maple Leafs -2. This is probably going to be a smaller one. Yeah, only 35. But I'll go ahead and add it. So this will count. This will be my third bet. I just can't take it individually myself, unfortunately. Looks like, yeah, OddsJam Perfect Line has it at plus 131. Caesars has it at plus 150. So 5.11% positive expected value. This one I can take Chris Middleton over 4.5 assists. What's that? 36 points or cents of market with just above 5% positive expected value. This is going to be a $60 play for me. So I'll go ahead and take this one on BetMGM. I've had the best luck with BetMGM. So I don't know. It might be just the superstition in me, but if I ever have the option, as long as I'm not limited or have too much exposure on BetMGM, I'll always go with that. All right. So the play is Chris Middleton over 4.5 assists. Make sure it's minus 115. Good to go. $60 play. And we're in. This is my fourth play. Make sure that it places. I have sometimes have some bad luck with my location, but no issues here. That has been placed. Good to go. Let me refresh this one more time. And if there are no more player props that is within the market with, it looks like one did pop up. Mike Conley. Mike Conley rebounds under 3.5. I've actually played this one a ton. His rebounding prop has been really profitable for me. Another BetMGM one. Huge positive expected value. So this is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and take this on BetMGM. Looks like this one is a higher play, 75. Let me go back to NBA. Phoenix Suns, Utah Jazz. And it is Mike Conley, under 3.5 rebounds. Make sure I got the odds right. It should be plus 105. Perfect. $75 play. Good to go. That is a mini mix slam with fries, as I call it on my videos, if you're familiar with that. Mix slam, $100 play. Mini slam, $50 play. Mini slam with fries, $75 play. Easy vernacular that everybody understands. This one was 75. Good to go. Okay, so now if there are no new player props that have popped up, I'm going to go ahead and just filter them out so they don't totally yeah, looks like there's nothing new here. I'm just going to filter them out so they don't, so it's just an easier way to view. So now I can just look at the market width, and it's if it's within 25 cents, it's going to be a play. So this unfortunately is March 20th. Wow, that one, MMA one. If you want to lock it in early, I'm going to go ahead and sit this one out because this is specifically for tonight. So what's this? 22 looks like the Bucks minus 1.5 is a play. On BetMGM looks like that's a $55 play. 55. So I'll go ahead and take that. It was an alternate spread. Bucks, I think it was minus 4.5. Oh, minus 1.5. Excuse me, minus 140. Looks like OddsJam perfect line gives that a 60% chance of hitting. It's a $55 play for me. So let me. Where's spreads? Here we go. Bucks minus 1.5 should be minus 140. Perfect. 55. So go ahead and add this one. Add it to my card. So that's what, 5 or 6 bets, something like that. Let's refresh this and see what we got going on. Fortunately, this one, you're probably wondering why this one's no longer a play or not a play. It's because the positive EV would be through Bookmaker. So we kind of use them to also set lines. So obviously no positive expected value play there. So, all right. That one we hit. This one, I will add it to my card, but again, it's with Caesar, so I won't actually take it. Looks like it's what, 21 points. Puck line, Edmonton Oilers -1. This is a smaller play. I'll go ahead and put 20 on this. Add it to my card again. I won't actually take this myself, but it will be part of my official plays. Here's another one on WinBet. Pretty good market width, only 14 cents between OddsJam perfect line. Looks like it's the Cavs Bucks over 217. I have a couple different plays on that one, but I'm going to go ahead and log into my WinBet one. Take that. So I am in Virginia. Let me log in. And this is a $40 play for me over 217. Bucks over 217 minus 1/2, minus 110, excuse me. Perfect. That has been placed. All right, good to go. So go ahead and add that one. So it ended up being a lot more plays than I was initially expecting. Just not a lot of player props, which is fine because I've had some good luck with them, but good luck with those plays. But you can have some bad days if you're just sticking to player props. So I'm glad today it's more not only player props. Let me refresh it just to see. Oh, already took it. Looks like here's another one. Actually, no, that's not within market width. So just kidding. That's 31. Here's a 25 one. Notre Dame versus NC State. Looks like I actually already took this one. So I'll go ahead and take. Actually, no, I can't take that one because it's 26. So I'll go ahead and just double down on this one. Looks like it's total points over 145 plus 123. $25 play for me. So I'm already logged in to BetMGM. So this one is Notre Dame basketball over 145 plus 123, $25 play. Perfect. So I want the over 145, should be plus 123. Perfect. And I believe $25 play it was. All right. So good to go there. All right, so I'll give it one more refresh because we're down at the ones above. I don't necessarily have a limit for the percentage of the positive expected value on any game prop, but when I start getting to stuff below 3%, the plays are such a smaller number. Like this one's like another $20 one. This one, actually, this is a $30 one. This one's pretty good. Let's see what this one is. I might take this. Wait, where was that? So total points for this Hawks-Kings game, only 13 cents of market width over 229. I'll take this one, and then I'll refresh it. I'll add the player props, and if there's nothing left, then I'll go ahead and wrap things up. So 229. I think this was a $30 play. It was. Place bet. Good to go. All right. So let me go ahead and add this to my list of plays. Refresh it. Let me add in player props. So if there's nothing left, then I'll go ahead and wrap things up. Oh, this BAM one does work. BAM looks like it is over 15.5 points again on BetMGM. So this one has what? 31 cents of market width, minus 105 on BetMGM. I'm gonna imagine this will be a bigger play. It is. So perfect. I'm glad I refreshed. That's why you have to keep refreshing as quickly as possible. So let's, like, this was the Heat Knicks game. BAM, points over 15.5, minus 105. Perfect. Minus 105. Another bigger play for me. So, like, I started the beginning of the one saying I didn't think it would be a bigger play or bigger day. Ended up being a bigger day, but that's okay. All right, so I'll add this, and that'll be it. So, let's see. We have a total of. So I started with this. Looks like it's NHL one. Under 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total plays for me. Looks like they're all still green, which means they're all positive EV. That's the goal. So that'll be it. That'll be everything that I'm betting tonight for the live stream. I'll add it to my OddsJam numbers spreadsheet to track it. Hopefully this, I know I should change this to red because it's a loss, not a profit. But hopefully we're in the green here. Down $27 so far. Not terrible. Had our first winning day yesterday. I have a good feeling about this one. So I'll stop sharing my screen here and just wrap it up. And then, yeah, I mentioned this at the beginning of the show. Incredibly important to make sure you check out the links in the description and sign up for any sportsbook using that link that is legal in your state that you are not currently using. All those plus EV plays that I got wouldn't be possible if I wasn't signed up for every sportsbook in Virginia. So it's just incredibly important. And other than that, that's all I got for you. So happy betting, happy watching, and good luck.